Now when Venus is in the second house from Saturn, which means Saturn is in the 12th house from Venus. So what happens here? Venus will get you the gains of hard work, of labor, of service, of commitment, of discipline, of dedication, following this organized structure, your karma, helping others. On the other hand, Saturn being 12th from Venus, which means in the matters of love, affection, you will have to work harder to prevent losses. So if you are dedicated, disciplined, then Saturn will give you better gains in your earnings, because Venus is in the second house from Saturn. So if you're working hard in your service, you're working hard in your career, you're working hard in your place of work, then Saturn will ensure that you will have to work hard. It will not come easy and it will not come quickly. But over a period of time, when you do that, then Venus being in the second house of earnings, you will find that you have stability in earnings. So initial part when you're working in your life, first 6-7 years, you may find that there's not much stability, you're struggling, leave this job, find another job, you may have that. But once you have worked hard for 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, you will find roughly from your 7th or 8th year onwards, if Venus is in the second house from Saturn, you will find that the results are coming slowly, but they are stable. Job is stable, earnings become stable, earnings become something which will not go down easily. Even if you lose your job, there may be a secondary source of income. So all of this Saturn ensures. The only thing is that you need to be somebody, because second house also represents your values, your integrity, dependence, the community. You will have to ensure that you carry yourself with values and integrity, so that your earnings don't suffer, so that your nourishment doesn't suffer, so that your savings in the bank don't suffer. And you also have to keep a more humble, refined language. Remember, the second house is also the house of language. So the more refined your language is, the more disciplined your life is or languages, and you're ready to help others, go out of the way to support others, then Saturn ensures stability in your life, stability also in your earnings. So overall, this is a slightly better placement. However, if you are somebody who loses integrity, values, you cheat others, you lie, then remember Saturn is in the 12th house from Venus. Then Saturn will make you pay. Losses will come upon you, your integrity will go down, which will also pull down your earnings, will also pull down your livelihood. Slightly tricky placement where keeping the ethical conduct is important, keeping your values is important, but if you're doing that over a period of time, sustained results, sustained earnings, sustained money in the bank will come to you.